Yeah. Yeah. Wop wop. Yeah. Wop wop. Wop 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 wop. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the block, I don't serve no rocks. Mask on, we be looking around for the ops. A couple bands, we just to the car to the shop. A nigga play with me, then I'm sending 4 shots. Like bop, 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 bop. I got a sick flow, I'm smoking on endo. They say they was full, I gave them a bit more. Just for entertainment, I'm giving a big show. Don't worry about the duck, cause you know that we get those. I'm always on my pivot, I stay on my toes. Never on that funny shit, nothing to expose. I would be the nigga straight out they clothes like whoa. Niggas busters, everything I drop, these niggas so lackluster. VVS dancing with diamonds, I got clusters. Pretentious, but I promise I won't touch her. No break, I'm spitting straight gas. Bumper to bumper, you know I stay on they ass. Waste managing niggas be so trash. Moving too fast, slow down, but you might crash. Yeah. Look, I'm back. Now I'm just kidding, little bitch, I'm Jack. High as fuck to the ceiling, ain't no falling back. Vibe out with me, bitch, I talk a Mac. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nigga still a blessing. AP on my wrist saying niggas still flexing. Hating ass nigga, y'all still ain't learned your lesson. Laughing at you niggas, got some jokes. Funny ass nigga, that's who been a joke. Smoking stupid gas gold, make a nigga choke. Got my money up, bitch, and bought a boat. Looking for them niggas like, where they go? Oh, yeah. Ballin' on you niggas, I don't fuck with you niggas. Y'all some haters. Been about my cake like a nigga was a baker. Crossing you niggas over and breaking ankles, yeah. Run up in the savage, look how you got handles. Straight shoot a nigga, I don't do no pump faking. Real ass nigga, bitch, I been the great, yeah. Oh, that's nigga, that's all y'all do is hate, Bitch, don't be mad at me, you still ain't great, Diamonds dancing on my neck, frosted flakes. Slap a nigga up, bitch, I been the great. Ali, matter of fact, I'm packing y'all. Don't make me lose my brain, bitch, I'm stressing out. If a nigga won't smoke, bitch, I'm pulling up, bitch. Hit a nigga so hard, bitch, I'm blacking out. Niggas don't want smoke, this ain't blacking out, bitch. Bitch, bitch. Little ass nigga, you still a bitch. Bitch. Go suck a dick, little hoe.
Hey everybody, hey y'all, hey, hold on real fast, let me see. Looney, I see you backstage, I see you. Wait, hold on y'all, hold on real fast. Looney.
What it do?
I'm gonna, as soon as I get done talking, I'll bring you back up, okay?
You got it. All right.
Okay, hey y'all, hey to the chat, hey to the bushes, hey Shawanda, hey Happy Wife Life, hey Brillo, Tanya Renee, Looney, we got Sweet Rita, we got everybody, we got Beefcake, come through Beefcake, how you doing? We got Beefcake in here. Oh, my favorites, obviously. My favorites always come through. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna be nice and respectful as much as possible during this live. I'm sorry I did not go live at 7. I was trying to gather myself because, yeah, it was just a whole lot. It was just too much going on. So I told myself I'm not going to cry. I told myself I'm not going to cry. I just, this gonna be hard for me, y'all. This gonna be hard. Let me stop messing with y'all. Okay, y'all. So look, last night I was live, and a particular person came on my platform. I did allow him on my platform, and his name is Boy Stop Capping. Now, y'all don't know what happened last night. I basically brought him up on the panel, and I asked him a simple question, and I said, did I not text you and tell you that I didn't want you to come in my chat? Basically, my fucking channel, period. You know what I mean? So I just wanted him to make it clear that I have spoken to you about not coming around me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't mess with him. I'm not gonna be in his chat messing with him. So I just wanted the same. I just wanted the same. So yes, me and Cap do not talk to each other. And I just want to clear the air. That's it. You know, I understand that people think people are trying to come at people a certain way or hold things above people's heads. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm just trying to get this just out of me because I don't have time for it. I feel like I've been nice enough, and I just want everybody to know I just want to be left alone. I don't want to disrespect this man. I don't want to call him names. I'm not going to talk about him. I really want this to be just a straightforward live. But I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the little timeline of how me and him fell out, because I don't want to hear what happened and why this, why that. We'll get into it. Oh, God, here we go. Let's see, where we gonna start at? So I was on Joy's panel. Maybe I don't know how long back, but one day I was on Joy's panel and I met Chopping It Up. Mommy. What's wrong, boo boo? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me move his comment. Okay, so because y'all can't see my banner. Okay, y'all can't see my banner, but nah, I was on Joy's live, and that's where I met Chopping. And basically, me and Chopping was, talking to each other. Y'all know me. If y'all see me on the YouTube streets, I'm very flirtatious when it comes to people. That's just me. You can't change me. Don't care how you feel about it. So me and Chopping was, being flirtatious with each other. And he asked for my Instagram. Mommy, why I got it. You got it, boo boo? Yeah. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Hey, Cena. So he was basically complimenting me. And then it got to a point where I think we agreed to do, oh yeah, he told me he was in Houston. I was like, oh, I'm in Houston too. And I kind of figured out, the little area he was in, I'm familiar with because I always drop my daughter off over there to my grandmother's house if I need her to babysit. So I was like, oh, we could do a video together. We could do like a little collab. And from my knowledge, he agreed to it. So after that, I guess in a way, I don't know if Cap he didn't like it or something. I don't know. I felt like he didn't like the simple fact that I was basically going to do the collab with Chopping Up TV. He didn't like that. That's kind of what it came down to. But he didn't tell me until I told him, like, hey, I'm going to do this collab with Chopping. And he told me, like, no, don't do it and everything like that. And was talking about, like, he's a smoker, like once a smoker, always a smoker, like all that stuff. So I think one day he called me in the morning, and I guess Cap was on JW's live, and Chopping came up in there and was calling me his girlfriend, like, where my girlfriend at? And I guess it triggered Cap. And so Cap called me about the situation, was like, I feel like he's trying to trigger me. I feel like, something's going on. Like, he knew you weren't in there, so why would he come in there and say, where my girlfriend at? Like, he was trying to, like, put two and two together and say, like, are you okay, boo boo? You hitting me with the door. You hitting me with the door. So where the fuck was I at, y'all? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked when I was talking to my daughter. Where was I at? Can somebody tell me where I was at? I forgot. Godly. See, this is why I can't do shit. This is why I can't do shit. Where did I leave off at, y'all? Where did I leave off at? Let me see. Let me go back. Where was I talking about? Oh, The phone call. So basically, he called me and was talking about, oh, you know, Chopping came in the chat, was calling you his girlfriend, everything like that, and I could tell that Cap was triggered. And I told Cap, like, man, I don't care. Like, I know I'm not anybody's girlfriend. Like, I'm single. Like, at the end of the day, if he said that, then he said it. Like, I can't control nobody's mouth. And he basically was saying, like, oh, but you know, so you're okay with, you know, basically like me allowing it, but it wasn't me allowing it. Like, I cannot control anything that, you know, Chopping says out of his mouth. So after that, oh wait, that same day that he woke me up out of my sleep. I was like, oh, I was fucking with Cap. I can be honest. I was like, yeah, you know, me and Chopping, I'm going to his house. He gonna cook me a meal. And I told him I was playing around. Like, I don't know this person. So why would I go to his house and why would I cook him a meal? I was just getting on him. I was just triggering him because he literally woke me up out of my sleep just because the nigga came in there about the whole girlfriend thing, which I wasn't mad about Chopping saying it. I was more so slightly irritated because it was nothing. The phone call could have been, it kind of avoided. It could have been voided. I can't control anybody saying anything to me in the chat. So I would have to say, let's skip all the way to, I don't remember the day, but I remember talking to Auntie and I remember talking to Cap one day and I was on three-way and we were talking and everything like that. And, you know, I was going to get on the phone with August and Rillo, you know, because I had something to tell them anyways. And then, you know, Cap was like, oh, you know, I'm going to, I want to talk to August anyway. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I called August and Rillo and it dawned on me. I was like, I kind of knew what Cap wanted to talk to August about, but Cap didn't speak. August, you know, spoke to me first and was like telling me, oh, Shelby, we need to speak. And, you know, he was just basically, you know, giving me his point of view about, you know, the situation, you know, and I respected them too for, you know, giving me their opinion. You know, they weren't being mean. They weren't, you know, being rude or anything like that. But before I got off the phone, because I did hang up, I was trying my best to just be like I was being very nonchalant and very like, just, I don't really give a fuck. Like I had that attitude because I was irritated. You know what I mean? I was a little bit irritated about the whole conversation only because I kind of knew that Cap had spoke to August and Rillo about the situation and it kind of just, you know, it irritated me. So I remember Cap saying on the phone, if I wanted to go on a date with old dude and record it, then why didn't I say that? And that's what got me off the phone because I don't have to lie to nobody. If I was going to go on a date with the man, I would have said, hey, I'm going on a date. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it was, but it was almost like he just didn't want me to do the collab. You know what I mean? And I respected him enough to just say, you know, fuck it. I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, well, he's mad and everything about the fucking collab. So I say, you know what? You got what you wanted. I'm not going to do the collab with him. I did tell him that. And then he got mad because I got off the phone. He was trying to call me. And at that point in time, I had got on the phone with my grandmother. I remember that day because I was trying to give her the money so she could go take my daughter to the movies. He was calling me. He was sending me text messages and was basically just saying, like, you know, why do you act like that? Like, why do you, I don't want to say I remember everything that he said, but he was just basically saying, like, why do I act like that? Like, you don't have to get off the phone and everything like that. For me, I got off the phone because I just wanted to avoid yelling. I did not want to yell on the phone with the other people. I just did not want to like get in an argument with him. That's why I just got off the phone. Like I did what I felt was best. So after that conversation, what happened? What happened after the conversation? I think me and Kat were still good. We had our little disagreement and everything like that. We were talking, and then I think maybe not even. Oh, wait. Oh my God, I'm fucking up. I'm skipping shit, y'all. Okay, so wait. When damn, I'm skipping shit, y'all. I keep trying to like come correct with the timeline, but after that conversation when I was avoiding his phone calls, I told him to leave me alone. I did. I told him to leave me alone. So after that, his pages came down. I went on YouTube. There was no I didn't see his Instagram, and I couldn't see his YouTube channel. And I had a live scheduled that day as well. If anybody saw that live, y'all know who played it. But I saw that his pages were down. I was like, what the fuck? And something just clicked in my head, like, bro, you cannot be serious. I'm thinking like you took your pages down and everything like that because of us getting into it. So I called him and I was yelling. I can admit, I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why the fuck is your pages down? And he was just like, nah, I'm just, taking a break from YouTube. I said, no, fuck that. I said, no, put your pages back up. I said, don't allow anybody to stop you from your grind. Like, don't put your money on hold for anybody. So he was like, nah, I'm good and everything like that. I said, come on now, this shit is already looking a certain type of way. I said, so don't do that. But I got off the phone with him because I had to do that live. So I did my live, and that's why if y'all heard me in my live, I was about to cry. I wasn't about to cry because of anything else. I wasn't about to cry about what I was talking about. I was mainly already upset. I was already upset. So fast forward, after I do my live, I saw that Truth Hurts was playing my video while I was live. I didn't know it until after the fact. And so I think I watched a little bit of it, and then I had stopped it because I didn't know what was going on. So I stopped it. Then I called Cap and I told him, I was like, look, I'm not going to get off the phone with you until, you put your pages back up, or until you tell me what's wrong, or whatever the case may have been, because he was just like, nah, I'm just taking a break and everything like that from YouTube. That's what he kept telling me. And I said, I don't really believe that, but okay. So I stayed on the phone with him the whole entire time. And while I was on the phone with him, people kept blowing me up about, oh my God, look at, Truth Hurts Live and everything like that. Like, you got to go watch it because this happened. And people were saying this, and people are making it seem like you're the reason why he took down his pages and everything like that. So I'm listening to Cap. While I'm listening to Cap, I'm watching my phone. I'm watching the comments. I had her video paused, but I'm just watching the comments and everything like that. So I had stopped, and I was like, man, like, it's just kind of crazy how people, have this ideal of, me, and they have this ideal of you as well. So we were probably on the phone for maybe an hour or so, and then another person got on the phone. And at that time, me and Cap was cool. We were cool. We had, we talked about the whole situation, everything like that. And that same conversation, he was basically telling me like, look, I feel like, they trying to, I guess, like, I don't know, like, get a video out of the whole situation. He felt like Choppin was trying to get to him, or like, I don't know. He felt like there was going to be a video made, like if Chopping kept coming over there, like kind of being like petty by like talking to me. He felt like he was doing it purposely, because he was saying like, nah, you already know how I feel about you, and motherfuckers already know how I feel about you as well. So they coming over there basically trying to trigger me, or like try to start shit. And I was listening to him, and I really believed, and I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, because it's just weird and everything like that. And then he was talking about like him being a smoker and everything like that. And I was sitting there, I was like, you know what? I was trying to put two and two together, and for me, it made sense at the time. I was like, oh, you're making sense. Like, you're probably right. Because he was saying like, if I go meet Choppin, like he was just basically saying like, if I go meet him and do the meetup, that Choppin was going to have one up on him. I don't know what that means. But he was saying like, if he meets you or y'all meet up, he going to have one up on me. Like, if he try to come back or try to, I'm trying to be beefed up with him, like that nigga can just, shut me down by saying like, nigga, I met her in real life. Or I don't know. It was something like, it was something along the lines like that. But I do remember him saying if Choppin met me, that he was going to have one up on him or something like that. So I was listening, and I don't know, at the time it made sense. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get, let me see. I'm trying to put everything together. So, I think, oh yeah. So I was over there with Choppin, right? I was over there on his channel. He was live. And then I happened to see that Money Boy had put some comments in the little in his comment section on one of his videos, and he was asking about like, hey, do you have anything to do with, you know, whatever the situation. I think he was just trying to ask him some questions, and I got upset because I'm like, damn, Money Boy, like do you need content or something? I got truly upset, and I texted him. Yeah, I texted Money Boy, and he sent me a screenshot because I asked him, you know, like, who sent you this or who gave you this? He was like, I'm not going to tell you my source. Much respect. I can't force anybody to tell me who sent them, you know, that message. But it basically was a message that said, let me see if I still have it for y'all. Let me see, because I want to read the message that, you know, kind of just, you know, yeah. It kind of sealed the deal. I just couldn't trust nobody after I got this message. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah. So I did. So for Money Boy, I sent him a screenshot. And I was like, you need a story and everything like that. And he told me that he was sent a story and everything. So I said, ouch. I said, who sent you the story? And he said he won't reveal his sources. But the picture he sent me, it basically said, Joy, I know why Boy Stop Capping deleted his account. It's because of Shelby. Was going to do a collab with Chopping Up TV. And from what I'm hearing, they fell out behind the scenes. Just watch the distance between them. She talks to Chopping, I think, but watch out. But wait, hold on. Let me see. They fell out behind the scenes. Let me see. They fell behind the scenes. Just watch the distance between them. She talks to Chopping, I think, but watch JW video about drug recovery. It's all stop, Mariah. Stop. Y'all, give Mariah the floor. Let her have the floor. Okay, so okay, so it said, I think, but watch JW's video. Mariah, when I talk, you do not need to talk. Do you hear me? Mariah, do you hear me? Because you're purposely doing that. Okay, back to the y'all. I just can't. Now I gotta read it all over. Basically, it says, Joy, I know why Boy Stop Capping deleted his account. It's because of Shelby was going to do a collab with Chopping Up with TV. And from what I'm hearing, they fell out behind the scenes. Just watch the distance between them. She talks to Chopping, I think, but watch JW video about drug recovery. It's all in there. He even admitted to smoking crack. And she still was trying to sleep with him and be in Houston. Now, I wasn't trying to sleep with the man, but I was going to do a collab with him. I was going to go live. Y'all were going to be able to see me do this collab with Chopping Up with TV. So when I get the picture, I didn't send it to Cap at the time. I read it to him because I was on the phone with him. And I was like, Cap, what the fuck? I said, somebody told, you know, a behind the scene conversation. Somebody said something. And the only person I could think of was him because I didn't tell anybody. Like when the situation happened and he private his channel and his Instagram, I didn't say anything to anybody. Only 2 people at the time knew about it. But they didn't even know, man, scratch that. August Arillo only was privy of the conversation that we had before I hung up the phone. Now, everything that happened after that, only me and him knew. So I was like, okay, so who did you tell? I said, I'm telling you right now, I ain't tell nobody nothing. I haven't spoke to anybody about this shit. I said, so how the fuck is there a comment about something that really happened behind the scenes? I said, this shit don't make sense. And he like, I ain't say no, I ain't tell nobody. I said, so who did you tell? He told me nobody. I said, nah, hell no. Like it didn't, to me, it didn't make sense. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And he was like, man, I feel like you trying to say it was me. I said, I don't know if it was you or not. I said, but it's just funny how you got you have a comment underneath somebody's video or wherever they put it. I said, it's just weird. It's odd to me that somebody knows so much about a conversation that happened behind the scenes. Like nothing was making sense to me. So I got off the phone with him and he texted me. He was like, don't do nothing crazy, Shelby. Like, just calm down. And I was just like, I was trying to gather my thoughts because I was thinking like it could have been Rillo or August. Like I was pointing out everybody, but I'm like, no, it can't be Rillo or August because Rillo and August don't know nothing about the situation. They weren't even privy of the situation. They were only privy of the of the 3-way conversation that we had. Well, 4-way, excuse me. So I'm like, who the fuck could it have been? I said, just the shit didn't make any sense. And I kept saying, okay, well, if he didn't tell nobody, then it was him. And he kept saying like, oh, well, did you do it? And I told him, I was like, no, I didn't do it. I did not put that comment. You know what I mean? And then he was like, I guess we were texting at that point, and I'm not going to read none of our text messages. It's not that deep. But he was just basically saying like, you know, my feelings got hurt and everything like that. Like, I'm going to be the one to look stupid or something like that. But I was just telling him like, look, at this point, like, I just don't give a fuck. Like at the end of the day, I feel like it was you. I did tell him that. I feel like it was you. I said, because it can't be nobody else. If you didn't tell nobody, but there's a comment of something that happened behind the scenes, then it had to have been you. I really just felt it was him. So after that night, I believe it was that night that we talked, I woke up and I was telling him, I was like, look, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I don't care. Whoever did it, did it. Nobody's not going to be honest with me, and nobody's not going to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, just fuck it. So I was just trying to just let it go. Just try to let it go. So after that, me and a particular person was on the phone, and I don't want to say no names, but y'all, I was on the phone with somebody. I was on the phone with a person I really, really, truly care about, and I could tell that I was distancing myself away from Cap because I didn't know who the fuck to trust. So one day while I was on the phone, Cap was like, "What you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing." And then he was like, "Okay." And I replied back with, you know, like, "Yeah." So he was telling me about how he was stressed out. So I'm like, "Okay, well, what's wrong? Like, what happened?" He was like, "You know, he was just like telling me like, I don't know. He was just telling me he was sad. He felt stupid and everything." I was like, "What's going on? Like, what happened? Like, you're not telling me what happened and everything like that." And then I called him and I was like, "Hey, you know, like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong? Like, tell me what's wrong." And he was like, "Nah, man, it's good." And I said, "So are you gonna tell me?" He was like, "Man, no, I'm just stressed out." So I'm like, "Okay, well, I don't want to hold you, you know, just, you know, call me, you know, just call me whenever you want to talk." So that night, we didn't talk, but I remember him telling me that like he was stressed out and that the drinking wasn't making any better. So I told him to stop drinking. And then the next day, I believe we were on the phone. Yeah, no, wait. Before we were on, yeah, I think we were on the phone. I don't know. We was either on the phone or we were texting. And basically, I was like, "Hey, are you gonna tell me what you had to tell me yesterday?" And he was like, "Yeah." So he sent me, I think it was the text messages. He sent me a message and he basically was saying, like, "I feel like I opened my mouth to the wrong person." I said, "Wait, what you mean? Like, what happened?" And he basically told me that he lied to me about talking to anybody. He lied to me about saying, you know, "Oh no, I didn't talk to nobody." But he told me that he did talk to people about the situation that happened. He said that he felt like he was so angry that he felt like he opened his mouth to the wrong person. So I was mad as fuck. Like, I wasn't trying to hear shit because I feel in my fucking, at that moment, I felt like everything could have been avoided if that was the case. You know what I mean? When I read that screenshot to him that was sent to me, I felt like he could have avoided, you know, lying to me and telling me, "No, I didn't tell anybody." But instead, you know, that's what he did. He, you know, lied. And it just kind of, it fucked my head up because I'm like, okay, well, now I should just went with my first gut with me believing that you did have something to do with this. So I was like, you can't be serious. So we're texting back and forth, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you can't be serious. And he's like saying, well, I just want to let you know, like, I still don't have nothing to do with that shit. I wasn't the one who put the comment. And I was trying to tell him, like, bro, at the end of the day, you lied to me. You get what I'm saying? You lied to me. What was the point of you lying to me? If you just felt like it was, you know, somebody that you couldn't trust and you opened your mouth, you should have just said that. We could have avoided, you know, any confrontation or any lies being said. But he was like, "You're right. I can admit, you know, I told you a lie on top of a lie, and I could have stopped it, but instead I played in your face." And so that really just, bro, that sealed the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, him admitting that he was lying. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at my phone, and I'm like, you can't be serious right now. You fucking can't be serious. So I don't, bro, I think I cried that day as well. I believe I cried because I don't know. I just felt like we were too close to each other for it to even, you know, go that way. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he just could have told me that, you know, he was the one who said something to somebody, and if he felt like he knew who it was, he could have just told me a name. You get what I'm saying? But for me, it was just a line. Like, you didn't have to lie to me. There was no need for you to lie, because that right there, it made me start thinking like, okay, so you must have known you told the wrong person. You get what I'm saying? You must have knew what you were doing when you were mad in the situation to go to that particular individual. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I was feeling. Like, if it was just a mistake, then why didn't you just tell me, man, I did tell somebody and it could have been this person. You know what I mean? In the beginning, that would have avoided everything. That would have avoided me not want to stop talking to him. No, we would have been still talking to each other if all he had to say was, I did tell somebody. You get what I'm saying? Because I was, y'all, that day when I was trying to figure out who fucking put our personal conversation out, I was just thinking like, okay, who could it be? And then I'm like, see, people can't assume stuff like that because it was too dead on. I'm like, no, I can't even say it was this person or that person. Like, the comment was too dead on about exactly what happened, besides the end part about me wanting to have sex with Chopping. That was false. But yeah, I was truly fucking hurt by him lying. So I was just basically, I think I texted him several times. It was like, I can't believe that I was stupid enough to listen to you. You know what I mean? Because I was telling him like, bro, I really believed you when you was telling me that, you know, that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Yes, Mariah. No, money boy. I never said that you put it out. I just said that you send me the picture of it. But yeah, I never said that you put it out. But fuck, every time I stop, I get lost where I was at. Oh yeah, so I basically, when he told me that he lied, I told him, I was like, I can't believe I listened to you. I don't know why I allowed myself to listen to the things that you were telling me about Chopping. I can't believe that I thought that, you know, you were getting set up or something like that, because I really believed it when he was trying to break it down to me and trying to explain it to me. I was like, okay, you know, this could be what's going on. You know what I mean? Because from a past situation that did happen with us. So I'm like, okay. But then I was like, in the part of the message, I was like, I stopped the whole collab for you. I said, and I didn't even get to meet the man, but I stopped it because I really believed everything that you was telling me. And yeah, y'all, it fucked me up. And then he was like, don't act like, he was saying something like, don't act like I was the only person telling you not to do the collab and everything like that. And I told him, I said, but the only reason the other people came to me and told me about not doing the collab and was telling me they was going to pay me was because they were only going off what Cap was telling them. You get what I'm saying? So I already knew, like, okay, they coming from a place of, you know, we're going to have Cap back, and we're going to have what's the word I'm looking for? We're going to look out for Shelby as well, because she doesn't know this man. You know what I'm saying? But like, I kind of got where they were coming from. But as far as his comment that his text message that he sent me was talking about, you know, like, don't act like I was the only person that told you how to do the collab, like that right there, it just kind of irritated me, because it was like, no, you're the only person. It only benefited you. It only benefited you. Nobody else gave a fuck if I did the collab or not. You were mad that I was going to do the collab. And then he admitted in another message, like, he told me who he told. And then he was telling me, like, yeah, I told somebody that I basically took my channels down because I was mad that you were going to do the collab. And that right there made me mad. I was like, okay, so you're admitting to throwing a tantrum. He was like, I think he said I didn't throw a tantrum. And I told him, I said, if you got mad to a point where you took down your Instagram, you took down your YouTube channel, that is you throwing a tantrum. You told me you were doing a mental break or something like that. And he was like, but to me, it was a mental break. Like, he was irritating me, y'all, at that point. And I was like, how do you take a mental break and you were only gone for 16 hours? You were only gone for 16 hours. And what really fucked me up, I'm like, bro, you took down your channels. You acted like you weren't on the YouTube streets, but the whole entire time you were on the YouTube streets, you were just in the bushes. That's it. You were just in the bushes. You get what I'm saying? If you were going to take a real mental break, you weren't going to watch anything. You should have just you know, for me, I was just telling him, like, if you aren't going to be on YouTube, then why don't you just turn off your notifications, stuff like that. When I first found out he private his channel, stuff like that, I told him, I said, why don't you just turn off the notifications? Like, it's not that deep. You don't have to, make everything disappear, because I saw just how fucking worried people were. I understand that. And I respect everybody for, being worried about him. But after I figured out that he lied to me, I'm just like, bro, it's just kind of crazy how you private your channel and everything like that. And I had motherfuckers making it seem like I really like I did something to you. Like I was the reason why you took your channels down. I don't control this man's feelings. If he got mad because I was going to do a collab, that's on him. But when I was seeing that I was getting blamed for being a person to have something to do with why he wasn't on YouTube and everything like that, it really did not sit with me after the simple fucking fact that I figured out that he lied to me. You get what I'm saying? And it didn't sit right with me as well when he came back on the YouTube streets. He didn't explain shit. He didn't explain anything. He didn't. But that's on him. I can't act like I'm still mad at the situation. I'm not. But I came on here and I'm speaking on it because of the simple fact that if I told you I was going to leave you alone behind the scenes and I told you I was done, then that was me telling you I was done. When you came into my chat August 1st, I told you, don't come in my chat. I told you, I'm not mad at you. I did tell you that. But then you came back. You came back last night and you got on my panel. I allowed you. Yes, I did. But I allowed you only because I wanted everybody to hear me tell you, Cap, be honest. Did I not text you and tell you not to come over here or not to talk, not to be in my chat? And you was like, you right. So I'm just saying this, y'all. I'm not gonna act like I don't have love for this person. The love will always be there, but I have asked to be left alone. I just want to be left alone. I don't plan on being no messy ass person and throwing shade at him in every fucking chat room or, acting like I can't be cordial with him. I've done it before. I do it with people right now that I don't get along with, but I don't give two fucks to even address them. You get what I'm saying? But I have respect for him enough. Just because I say I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to be bothered with you, does not mean that I'm supposed to disrespect you everywhere I go. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like I want to be past that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not necessary. Yes, I felt the other day when I was at work, I felt like he was triggering me. He was making me mad. You know what I mean? Because he was in Joy's live and me and Looney were talking about, the whole little how I fell asleep on live. He fell asleep too and everything like that. And Cap was in the chat and he was like, oh, Looney, you got to do a real sleepover in real life so you can grab the honey buns. Now, when me and Cap were talking, he used to, this is me, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say because this is... This may be a little bit too much TMI, but it is what it is. When me and Kat were talking, he used to call my booty cheeks honey buns. So I already knew who he was referring to. So I'm like, bro, you got to be shitting me. So I got triggered. I really did get triggered. And, I was on the panel. I was like, man, Looney, I ain't worried about none of that shit. In the chat, and I ain't worried about nobody. And then Looney was like, nah, I ain't talking about nothing. So I just be quiet. I just shut up because I was watching the chat and I was like, bro, I feel like he's trying to trigger me. But I just shut up because I didn't want to, I didn't want to go left on Joy's panel because at the end of the day, Joy had already told us, don't bring your shit over here. So I just was like, you know what, Shelby, don't say fucking nothing. You know what I mean? I kept it I kept it as clean as possible. And I got off her panel that day and I think I got on the phone when I was at work. But long story motherfucking short, y'all. I just want to clear the air. I definitely want to clear the air because it's just, all right, what are you doing? Don't call nobody. Don't call nobody on my phone, okay? Don't call anybody on my phone. But, Mariah, don't call anybody, okay? Please don't do that. But, where did I leave off at? But yeah, I only wanted to do this live because I definitely wanted to clear the air. Like I'm not doing shit to nobody. I don't want to make him look like nobody. I don't want to call him out his name. I don't want to do that. I just came up here because I'm just kind of over this shit. I really am, and I feel like I've been nice enough. I've been nice enough. The first time you came in my chat, I respectfully text you behind the scenes. Respectfully. You get what I'm saying? Respectfully text him behind the scenes. I didn't do no live. I didn't show up and pop out. I didn't do none of that. I did not do none of that. But this time around, as soon as he got off, as soon as he dropped down, I was gonna go left. I was gonna, you know what, fuck it, I was gonna spill it all, but I didn't do that. I angrily spoke to everybody. Like, if you don't fuck with me, don't come over here. Don't come in my shit. You know, I'm like, don't make it seem like we're cool with each other. Like, no, like, just leave me alone. And I really genuinely mean that shit when it comes to people who don't fuck with me. If you don't like me, please don't come in my shit. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just, y'all, I'm glad that I said everything. I said majority of everything. I can't say that I told y'all detail by detail. No. I just told y'all from how it happened and where we're at with the situation right now. Yes, I don't talk to Cap. I do not want Cap to talk to me. Yes, at one point I was going to talk to him. I was going to talk to him behind the scenes. Huh? Yeah. God damn, I keep forgetting where I left off, y'all. I keep forgetting where I left off. Oh my God, I forgot where I left off. Okay, where the fuck was I at? I don't know what I said. Who remembers? Y'all, I'm almost 24 and I can't remember shit. Oh my God. Where the fuck was I at? Fuck. Where the fuck was I at? Does anybody know? I forgot where I was at. I don't fucking know what happened. I don't remember. I don't know what I said. Don't remember really. I don't remember. No talking to people's homies. What happened? Okay, but fuck, I don't know where I was at, y'all. But basically, I'm just basically telling you where I'm at with the situation. I just genuinely, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him. I don't want to say anything bad about him, but I just wanna just be left alone. You know what I mean? I wasn't even given a chance to, if I wanted to speak to him again, I wasn't given that opportunity. I wasn't left alone long enough to want to say, you know what, maybe I will talk to him again. No, I wasn't left alone long enough. You know what I'm saying? You popping in my chat, something like that. If a person wants space, a person just wants space. If a person's saying if they want you to leave them alone, just leave them alone. But what was I finna say? Oh, one day I did speak to a particular person and they were trying to get me to talk to Kat. They were like, look, maybe you guys need to talk. Maybe you guys could, wherever you guys have a misunderstandings, you guys can speak. But I was thinking like, I don't want to do that shit. But then I was like, you know what? I'll do it. But it has to happen today. I was at work. If me and him can't talk today, then I'm not talking to him at all. It didn't happen. So I said, no, I'm not talking to him. And I had to think about it long and motherfucking strong. I was at work too. I'm like, if I'm telling myself that I don't want to be bothered with a person and I want to just be left alone, there is no misunderstanding. There is no miscommunication unless I am trying to talk back to that person. So I was like, you know what, there's no point. There's no need for me to try to call him personally, because at one point I felt like that. I was like, maybe I should do the grown woman thing and call him personally and allow him to speak. But I was like, no, it's not. It's just not even. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? No, like if I'm gonna say I'm done, then I'm gonna basically be done. Okay. Y'all, I keep losing my mind when it comes to my daughter coming in here. Okay. I think I said everything. I think. But yeah, I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I was gonna allow him to talk. I did, but I spoke to another person as well. And they were like, look, if you're done with the person, then you're done with them. Like, don't be trying to call them. Don't be trying to text them. Don't be doing all that nonsense, blah, 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 bullshit. So I'm like, okay, you're right. You're right. So yeah, I don't got, wait, what she say? You're still going to talk to Cap? No, I'm really genuinely just done. I wasn't going to say anything. When me and him stopped talking to each other, we just stopped talking to each other. I really was genuinely just done with this situation. You know what I mean? I really was genuinely just done with it. But I'm not going to antagonize him. I'm not. I would never come into his chat. You know what I mean? Like, no, I know how he feels about me. I would never talk in his chat. I would never come in there on no messy shit. And even if I know I'm not coming in to be messy, if I was told by him or anybody, hey, leave me alone, that means they want to be left alone. They do not want to be around me. They don't want to see me. If I'm somewhere else or on a channel that we both support, then that's different. But like, I wouldn't ever come in his personal space. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. When I told him I was done talking to him, I did not go back over there to his chat. I don't be in his comment section. I don't hit his panel. No. But yeah. I'm not going to say, like I said, I'm not going to say anything bad about him. I don't want to say anything bad about him. I definitely don't. I don't want this to be no bashing video, but yes, was I upset with him? Was I fucking angry? Yes, I was angry with him because I was lied. I was lied to. I didn't feel like I needed to be lied to. I didn't feel like it was that serious, but then I was just trying to put everything together, and I just kind of just say, you know what, fuck it. I just not gonna talk to you. You know what I mean? Because I felt like the situation just could have been avoided. The situation could have been avoided, but I've learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to do the behind the scenes talking to anybody. Really, I really don't. I can care less to speak to anybody. I really generally I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Me and Kat were really, 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 we were really, really close friends. We were not together. I just want everybody to know this. Me and Kat were never together. Just in case anybody wants to know, oh, were they together or something? No, me and Kat were never together. No. We were never together. But yeah, that was it. Now I'm looking at the comments, y'all. I'm looking at the comments. So whatever you guys were saying in the beginning, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to rewatch it when the comments pop back up. Welcome everybody. Please be respectful in the chat. I wonder what the goof what? Oh, another thing. Anaya, I do want to say this. Anaya, you no longer have a wrench. I don't want you to come over here in my chat either as well. I definitely do not appreciate you screen recording my live last night and getting that snippet of August and Philly Phil talking to each other, and I know that you sent it to Money Boy, but my issue with that situation is it's not that you sent it to Money Boy. It's a simple fact that I thought that you did make amends with August and Rillo. I thought that when you made your live talking about how you weren't going to be messy, you wanted everybody to be good, and you weren't going to go back in that in that lane. I thought you really meant what you said when you were live. But obviously you didn't mean it. And I'm not going to talk about you either. I just don't want to see you over here in my shit either. That's all I'm asking. Don't be in my shit. You can record whatever the fuck you want to record, but now I just kind of see what type of person that you are. You say one thing and then you do another. So I'm really disappointed that it had to be you. Maybe next time, you'll be smarter about how you screen record things, and somebody will edit the videos properly. But it is what it is. I don't got no hate towards her. I don't, but I just can't fuck with shady ass people. You know what I mean? I can't do it. I just don't. You know what I mean? That's one thing I just can't do. You know what I mean? I really, really, really am disappointed in Anaya. I really am. I'm not fucking boiling. I'm just more disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because I was privy of the making amends conversation. You know what I mean? And it's just, I turn around and I see a snippet of a live that was recorded from your phone, Anaya, and that just that really just sealed the deal with me about you, that I can never, ever, ever associate myself with you ever. I can never associate myself with you. Much respect to you. I hope that, I just hope the best for you. I really do. You know what I mean? With your career, your kids, and your family, everything like that. Much respect to you. But yeah. Oh, y'all more than welcome to come up on the panel now. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. Hi, Lonnie. Hey.
What it do, crazy lady?
I'm crazy.
No, you loaning tune to me, homie. Huh? The fuck, huh? No, I was fucking with you. What it do? Hey, turn that down, baby. Don't go with your mama. Come on now. Wrong folks shit. What it do though? Ain't no none of your shit. Ain't got nothing to do with none of it. They gonna show call on the name soon as possible.
Hey, Shelby. Hey, Looney. I just want to know, is you okay?
Hey, vagina stroke.
Hey,
wait.
you know my name, Looney. Don't come for me.
I've been waiting to say that for about
Shelby,
an hour.
on a serious note, I would want to know, is you okay?
I'm okay. Fuck, Regina. Now don't make me cry up here, motherfucker. You got soft spot when it comes to me.
I'm not trying to make you cry and get enough tears for you. And I'm glad, and I'm glad, and you did it respectfully, and I'm proud of you always.
Thank you.
True.
Sometimes you gotta listen to Auntie when she try to tell you some things.
Yeah, you just explain what you felt, bro.
But
You
yeah,
ain't got the
I
line,
respect
calling
you to the
nobody no
highest.
bitches, no
I
hoes,
love
no
you.
nothing of that.
I'm sorry that constantly is disappointing you, but at the end of the day, hey, they lost. They lost.
Oh, that's stupid as hell. Are you okay? Hold on.
I was waiting about 30 minutes to call you vagina strokes.
Looney, on all serious note, you know my last name. Stop playing.
I'm hanging.
The first name good though.
I'm hanging in there, Regina. I'm just very disappointed. That's my thing.
I know you are. I know you are.
Like,
and then you, like I said, you mature, grown one. We talked about things. We've been talked about it.
right.
I think that situation was best. At the end of the day, I love you. I support you.
Right.
I
And
still
I want to say
support
this.
Cat, but that other situation kind of took me off the trigger because it's just like this shit ain't cool.
Right.
But it is what it is. I'm just glad you okay.
I want to say
this.
I appreciate Gina, thank you. You just I was gonna say this after I was done talking. Like, I want to put this up here. No matter what, I'm gonna support you and Cap, and I appreciate that. This is the thing. Just because I make this video, y'all, I'm not making this video for nobody to pick sides. I don't want to.
Exactly.
I hope I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but I already know my moms would tell me if there was. But thank you for everybody who did not talk about him badly in my chat. Like, this wasn't a video about talking about,
exactly,
trying to drag him through the mud. No, I'm not.
And Tina, I support him as well. It just to me, and I know they generally care and love for each other. But sometimes things don't work, and you grown enough to say what you had to say, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody got the right to go on and make something bigger than what it is. You said what you had to say because you got fed up with the constantly coming over, and you was done. I know that. That's why I say don't nobody know the situation. But me, hey, sweet Rita Boo, but me and you and Cap. So, and they will not get no videos out of me or anything like that. I'm just glad you okay.
I hate how everything had to happen. But I felt like, and I'm just saying this because I'm being honest, I really felt like I did what was best for me, because I was fucked up about the simple fact that he lied to me. And Regina, really, when I said I wasn't gonna talk to no more, Regina was the first person I told I wasn't gonna talk to him no more. And Regina has kept me, level-headed. Like, Shelby, if you say you're done, then be done. And since she said that shit has always stuck with me. Like, don't backtrack. She's always telling me that. Just don't backtrack. If you're gonna be done with something, just be completely done with it.
Right. You just gotta be consistent, and you gotta. I always know an older person always told me, Regina, if you write down on the paper the good and the bad outweigh the good. And it might not be so real bad things, it's always an issue. Then you have to let it go, but you can move on respectfully, respecting each other. You said it. I'm sure he heard it, or somebody went back and told him. I hope he heard it for himself, so nobody won't twist nothing. Because Cap know I still support my. I said that to him the other day. He already know that. But
I can't hear you, Regina. I can't hear you. Yo, sound went out. You have to drop down and come back in. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I knew the fucking truth. I knew it.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. And
like the reviews on me and bruh. You know what I'm saying? We went through some shit, but you could tell the truth. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying, came and said nothing bad about my nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? And shit, he can tell you I ain't never come back and said nothing bad about you. What I said, what I said out in the
past is the
open.
past, Lonnie. The past is the past. You know what I'm saying? That's
True.
it.
Now, you know, just getting it all out of the way, because I mean, like, you know, it might seem funny that, oh, Luna sitting up there on the panel with her, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit, motherfucker gonna review that shit too,
That's
like
how
that, you know.
I want people to feel comfortable. I want to say this. Like,
You
y'all
know what I mean?
don't ever feel afraid or feel like you can't be in somebody's chat or you can't talk to somebody. Like, I'm not saying that there's people that are scared, but I'm just saying, like, just because you support one person don't mean that you can't go over there
Right.
and
Long as you're not being
somebody else.
messy to nobody, you're good. It's a lot of people I support that don't get along no more. That's not my judge. That's not my thing. I'm gonna support who I want to support. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm not being disrespecting nobody. I support. It's not my problem. They fall out with each other. It's just not my problem.
Right,
At
right.
the end of the day, what I say to you, Looney, you know what I mean? You can't constantly reiterate stuff over and over. That happened in the past. You and that man is in a cool place, and that's good.
True,
Everybody in the chat know, and whoever speak and deal and whatever, that's good. Shelby
true.
don't try to dictate to me. That's the beautiful thing about her. She don't nobody dictate to me. I don't play them games. But at the end of the day, you had to say it because you've been wanting to say it, and you've been suppressed for saying it for a long time because you didn't want it
True,
out there. But you did it
true.
respectfully, and you could have went below the belt, and you didn't. I just came up here to let you know I love you. At the end of the day,
I
nobody
like you too.
come for you. They know I love you, and they already know what time it is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you spoke your truth, and that's what it was all about. Now, anybody try to ask you to do a video, no, fuck that. You say what you
I'm
had to
not
say.
doing no videos. I'm not.
Thank
I don't.
you.
I'm not
Thank
bashing
you.
nobody. I'm not bashing anybody that names were brought up. I just wanted another thing. I said names because it's going to make the story make sense. If I was saying, oh well, he this and
You
he
did
that,
right.
I only said she when I was talking about phone conversations because y'all don't need to know who the fuck I be on the phone with.
Right. It's just you have to do that. I mean, going forward, nobody should drop people names or bring people up.
Right.
You know, when you ain't, we getting a good time, we got stuff going.
Right.
Don't try to bring drama to something in the camp, and ain't nobody on that page.
Yes,
Nobody on that page for real.
I know that everybody has beef with people on YouTube, but if you want to bring it over here, you're gonna have to handle that on your own outside of this chat. Like you can't, ain't no dropping no names. We ain't doing that. You know what I mean? We're not going to fuck up something good that we got going on. We're not gonna fuck that up. If we on a good note, we on some positive ass energy. Don't bring up a motherfucker's name and just kind of it's just gonna fuck up the whole mood for everybody because sometimes people don't be with the shit when people bring the shit. You get what I'm saying? So I just want everybody to understand that it's just not welcome here. Don't talk about anybody's fucking their chat, their subscribers. Don't talk about the content creator. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone because I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to be privy of it because I know people can give people nicknames. You got nicknames for motherfuckers. Keep it to yourself, okay? If you don't like a motherfucker, you might as well keep it to yourself because 9 times out of 10, you beefed up with a motherfucker that I don't have a problem with, and I don't want them to feel like I have an issue with them.
Facts.
So
But since we in here, you gonna play some motherfucking music?
I ain't done talking.
I mean,
Can we get
you
some
had me
music
depressed
on?
the first half and showing tears. I want to smile like I want to be, you
Gina,
know.
I really know. I'm telling y'all, I just really genuinely wanted to, be respectful. I really did. I wanted to be respectful as possible. And I want to say this: I never made no videos about Cap before none of this. I didn't say shit about this nigga.
Right.
No. So I'm just letting that be known before anybody says no, but you did talk about Cap. No, I didn't talk about Cap. Now, if somebody did bring Cap up in one of my lives, yes, and I say this shit, the bushes will, tell him. Yes, I did. I said, go ahead and say what you got to say, because somebody in the bushes was go ahead and tell him. You know what I mean? I did say that. But no, I haven't made a fucking
Okay,
video.
August, congratulations to revamping the Dream Podcast.
Yeah, shout outs to y'all. So yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. I wanted to keep it behind the scenes. I really wanted to respect the situation enough to just say, you know what, I'm not going to talk to him and I'm not going to come into his chats in his live. But this was the second time that it happened. And yes, I could have, like Regina said, I could have went below the belt because I have been keeping calm. You know what I mean? I really have been keeping calm. But I said, you know what? Let me just say it, but I don't have to be mean about it. You know what I mean? Because I don't have bad blood with Cap, but I want to let it be known. This is what happened. This is why me and Cap don't talk to each other, because I already know people was going to watch the video I did last night and be like, why is she telling Cap? Why don't come over here? Like, I already knew it was gonna happen, so I decided
Don't even worry about that. People gonna have a narrative. They gonna run a lot into it more than it was. You just sit up there and set it plain what it is, and that's it. You're not mad. You know what I mean? It didn't work. You're not mad at him. You respectfully move on, but you don't want to entertain him anymore. There's nothing wrong with you. This is your platform. You're supposed to entertain who you want to entertain, and that's it. It's nothing for nobody to take on, and if they want to go live about, that's on them. You're not responding to it.
I just want to say, do not take my video. You take my fucking video to your fucking channel, it's going to be a bad day. I tell y'all that much. No, I don't want nobody taking shit of mine to their fucking channel, because I'm not taking shit of nobody else's anymore to my channel, okay?
Hey,
So if you can't grab a pen and paper and write down, hey, August, if you can't grab a pen and paper and write down key points about, then I can't help you.
Cooler. Man, I think I'm gonna go do that song, man.
Hey, yo, I got some great news.
What's the news?
Y'all remember y'all remember that one place that we used to all go to? It was called the Dream Podcast. I'm just letting y'all know we're about to revamp that channel.
Congratulate you on that. Yeah.
Oh, listen, we about to revamp that channel, guys. I'm working on it tonight, and we are about to come out and we're going to premiere in this sector with our new channel. And we're going to be reporting on the news. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm coming to take the help out of business.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta feed the children.
We gotta feed the African kids.
No way. Shut up. What we not gonna do?
I am making the channel now, and it's going to be a reporter channel, and we taking over everybody. Any male that got a channel in this sector, you better watch the fuck out, because we coming to this sector, and we're coming to shut it down, and you all are welcome. You all are going to be moderators already on the channel.
No screen
recording. You gonna broadcast?
And the channel will be linked, so if you try to take my content, it will be striked and copyrighted and privacy and all that good shit.
So you gonna broadcast some of my bullshit music, my nigga?
Oh, of course. Listen. We are going to be definitely showing some love to everybody that fuck with us. Period. So y'all definitely make sure y'all be ready, because we better put these hoes out of business.
Right.
Hey, fucking with a dream team. What do you call it? Dream.
No, it's not. We changing the name. We changing the name and everything, y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a brand new channel.
Serious, boy. Y'all niggas so serious, man.
Hey, look. Sometimes you gotta always respect.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel like it was time.
We love you too, Cena.
Yes, I definitely do. I love y'all. I really do. Shout outs to y'all. Shout out to everybody who came through.
But go on smoke with me and play that Mirror Part 2 one time. Play that Mirror Part 2 one time, man. So we all get just get in the zone. So we
wait. Y'all know. I gotta end the live and come back on. Y'all know what I mean?
All right. That's right. Take care of your business.
I'm lying.
No, in the live, in this one, and we come back on. Yeah, let's do that.
Right.
Okay, y'all want me to do that? All right, I
Yeah,
got
do
y'all.
that.
And
Don't
see,
Because
lie.
this live right here, you want to make sure that if somebody take it, you can do everything that you got to do behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So
You right.
True.
You
Oh,
got
yeah,
that.
play some music. Yeah.
I got y'all. So I'm gonna come back, y'all. Thank you to everybody who came. Thank you to the Bushes.
Salute.
salute everybody.
You know, shout out to the people who don't like me and came through. Bye, y'all.